Hello everybody. So today I am going to solve LeetCode problem number 576, out of boundary paths. What is the problem statement says that given a m cross n grid balls and the ball is initially at position start one start bottom. So you are allowed to move the ball to one of the four adjacent cells in a grid, and you can apply at max maximum number of moves to the balls. So we are given m and maximum moves start row column. Return the number of paths to move the ball out of the grid boundary. Okay, so basically we are given maximum number of moves like 2. So we can move the ball 1 times or we can move ball 2 times. So there are 2 possible cases. So n barabar 3, if m maximum move equal to 3, so we can move 1 time also, 2 time also, 3 times also. So making that move, at how many moves we can throw the ball outside the grid, we have to count that many numbers and we have to return that. How to solve that questions? Basically we have to apply some recursive functions. Like at a particular index I will check whether how many moves are there we have. If the number of moves is equal to 0, we have nothing moves, then we will check if I can get out of the boundary or not. So let us try to solve this question. How to solve that? We have to make a recursive function. Let's apply a function f, which is taking at a current position I and current index j, and it is also taking the number of moves. Okay, and it is taking m and also m and maximum moves is there. Okay, and int ampersand max move or max move should be not any necessary. Let us apply that. How to solve? Like I have to check it if position. If we have moves equal to 1, what does mean? We have remaining only 1 moves. So at this particular time, if I have possible, I will call all the 4 direction starting from I comma j. So I will check if check I comma j comma, let's make some check function also. Int, it will bool type, and check function is taking some argument like integer and ij comma int ampersand m comma int ampersand n. Okay, if I is greater than equal to 0 and I is less than n, then it is valid m. Also j should be greater than equal to 0 and j should be less than n. If that much condition is satisfied, then only we will return 1, then otherwise we will return 0. That this condition says that we are inside the grid, otherwise we have to return 0, then false. And I will check int I comma j comma m comma n 4 directionally. How to check that? Like 4 directionally, yeah, we have to copy that one 4 times. So let us copy 2, 3 and 4. 4 directionally is increasing the row by 1, decreasing the row by 1, then increasing the column by 1, then decreasing the column by 4 directionally is cancelled. And we have to store int answer equal to 0. If we got outside boundary, that means it is not false. Check is false. What does it mean? It is outside, going outside boundary. So we will count, increase the count by 1. So answer will be answer plus 1. Basically answer will be answer plus 1 because we reach outside the boundary, and so that I will increase the answer by 1. Else I will call the function again by going for directionally again. So if there is a check function that if I comma j comma m comma n, okay, 4 directionally again, and we have to copy 4 times, 2 3 and 4, and row will be +1, one time row -1, going to row column +1 column -1. Okay, if check function is correct, then I can call the function store. The answer value will be calling again. I will call again the function func by this argument row +1, j will be as it is, move remaining will be -1, because we have made we have going from current index ij to I +1 comma j, so we move one step. So I will call the function by move -1, because I have remaining left move -1 moves, m comma n as it is, and similarly calling this again, control C, control V, control V, then again here also. Yeah, so one time row -1, then again this column +1, then one time column -1, each time move -1, and m and n as it is. But we have to also, yeah, nothing else. Okay, at a finally we have to return the answer. Let us run that, but we have to call the function func. The function, we have to return that. To return current index is equal to start row comma start column, then we have maximum number of moves is max move, then we have m comma n, also we have ij move and m comma n, ij, and then we have maximum move, then m comma n. Yeah, let us try to submit that, and we are getting some wrong answers. Why that happened? Let us check. Yeah, so answer equal to 1, then if this is possible, and j +1 j, then answer will be -1. If not, j is greater than equal to 0, j is less than, then the return 1. And why this is not correct? I +1 I -1, j +1 j -1. Yeah, so I have to call like starting from the, yeah, we have number of moves equal to k times. There is maximum number of moves will be equal to from one move to maximum move. So I have to answer equal to 0 initialize variable, and for each moves I equal to 1 to I is less than equal to max move, and we will be call I plus plus. So answer plus equal to, I will call function with the initial starting row with the starting column, and the number of moves will be I, which is a variable, and m comma n as it is, and finally I have to return the answer. If we run this test case, then let us check what's happened. And we get again start and int I comma m comma n, then m comma n, m comma n. So why I am getting a wrong answer? Let us check. Max move, start row, start column. I have number of moves equal to I, then m is as it is, then number of columns as it is. Oh, why I am getting wrong answer? Let us read the problem again. We have to return a modulo operator. Okay, let us that part also. Yeah. If this is correct, then answer equal to +1, and if it is not correct, then move this part. Yeah, this should be equal to J. There may be mistake. Yeah, so if we submit that, wow, it is judging basically. Yeah, it is getting time limit exceeded in this test. Why this is time limit exceeded? Because it is calling function again and again 4 times, basically maximum 4 times. To solve that, I have to use memoization concept, which store the previously computed value of the function value. So it is taking variable I, j and move. So I have to create a 3D vector basically. So vector of vector, then vector int dp vector, which is of I will be maximum of m size, then vector of int of n size, and then vector int of move size. So I have to max move +1. Why max move +1? Because to store the maximum value, I have the index +1, because index is starting from 0. Okay, so let us call this in this function also. So vector of vector and int dp, by passing functional in each function dp memoization vector, passing this in, so this in also, and passing in this function also. So after checking, each time I have to check if I have previously computed or not. If dp of I, j, move is not equal to -1, what does it means? It means that I have computed the value I, j and move that. Else I have to compute, get the answer and store in the dp at I, j and move. Let us try to solve that, whether it is correct or not. Yeah, so if I use this test case also, let us use that and check the result, whether it is correct or not. And yeah, in 0 millisecond we get the answer of this, that much. And one condition is this also, like we have to return modulo operator, otherwise it will got runtime error. So let us initialize the mod is equals to 10 raised to the power 9 plus 7. Yeah, and basically I have to, before storing it, I have to apply some modulo operator in this part also, and I have to apply this part also. Control C, then alt, this one, apply in this place also, and yeah, I can write in this part also. So apply modulo operator in all this percentage mod, this part also, similarly in this part. Yeah, so percentage mod, yeah. So let us check whether it is correct or not. Yeah, so if we submit it, let us check whether it is correct or not, or I have to modify somewhere. And we get some error only, that overflow condition is there. at this. So why overflow? Let us check. Answer will be mod object, then it is calling, yeah, let us answer plus answer equal to answer plus, again giving some mod value percentage mod, and if you use this test case, maybe correct, or yeah, so it is correct basically. And now finally I submit this question and check the result. Yeah, I beat 48%, successfully submitted. Thank you for watching this video.